Hello everyone, ATR here, and welcome back to the Hearthstone Beta. So, time for more arena runs. Let's see what we get this time around. And, okay, we're gonna skip that Paladin, because, well, we didn't do very well with him the last time. So yeah, again, I am gonna be following those guides that are out there, Trumps and Anti-Gravities, but, I mean, maybe I can make some decisions on my own, but for the most part, I'll be taking their advice. Now, like I said, I mean, Anti-Gravity says that Paladin is probably the toppest. Yes, it's the toppest. Oh my, is it the toppest? And to be fair, the draft that I did, I was pretty unlucky because I didn't really get anything that makes the Paladin good. I mean, the reason why you go for Paladin is because the class cards that it has are really good, especially the True Silver Champion, the Allure Peacekeeper, and the Consecration. Those are just staples. I mean, they're incredibly good, and in Arena you can even make it better because you can get more than two of them. I mean, but I didn't get any of those, so my deck ended up just being a random set of minions, just pushed it together and tossed out there. I mean, we did okay. I think we got what, like 4 or 5 wins, but not as great as a good win. I think we got 4, right? So, Rogue, the Rouge here, is actually considered the third best one. His explanation, Anti-Gravities at least, says, Rogue has a great hero power and cards to take control of the early game, and establish momentum and board control. That alone can already decide the game. Weapons are great because they can give you early momentum while still keeping a card advantage. Tempo decks do very well in Arena because they are not as many there is not as many reliable ways to regain board control once you have lost it. With the many removals Rogue has at its disposal, you can finish off the game even when there is big minions or taunts on the board for your opponent. So yeah, we'll take that. We already did the Priest the last time, and the Priest is ranked 7th, so we'll do a Rogue. We haven't really done Rogue in a while, but actually I only think we've done 1 Rogue in total, so yeah, let's do some Rogue. Why not? Jump in there. So let's see. We start off with Stampeding Kodo, Murloc Tidecaller, and Perdition's Blade. So it's going to be between these two, probably this one, but we know that this one is, crappy. We go over to the Rogue, and we see that it's a terrible rare. So yeah. The Perdition's Blade is top pick, so yeah, we're going to be taking that. And I just want to see where the Stampeding Kodo is. It's a great, so yeah. I was right. These two are good, but this is better. So yeah. Obviously, with the Rogue, you want to go for combos. You want to try to get those combos off. So we are going to be looking, I think, for backstabs because those are 0 cost, which allows you to go into combos. But well, of course, we don't have a reliable way of getting those unless the deck gives it to us. So yeah, let's go with the Perdition's Blade to start off with. It's a nice early start. Eviscerate, probably going to be a top pick. Yeah, I look at it right there. Eviscerate. Earthen Ring Farseer, not a bad one, but where does it lie? It lies in the good pile. Yeah, okay. And Lord of the Arena, we know that it's terrible, right? Or something like that. It's usually bad. Okay. And I'm gonna just check Trump to see what he says. Yeah, what he says about these. He says that these... Sorry, I'm gonna stop. He says that the Earthen Ring Farseer is a great, or actually an excellent pick, so, yeah. And the Lord of the Arena is just terrible, I think. No, I think it's in the poor section. Yeah, tier 4, because it's it's strong and such, but it has low health, so it's not that good as a taunt. So while Trump says that this is the best pick, Anti-Gravity says that this is top pick and on top of Earthen Ring Farseer, in fact, especially for a Rogue. So yeah, Eviscerate is just awesome. I mean, the combo is great, so we'll take that. Okay, here we go. Cold Blood, Venture Co, and Shiv. Let's see what they say about Cold Blood and Shiv. Cold Blood is average. Okay. It's nice. I mean, it's very strong because if you can combo it for 1 mana, you give something +4 attack. But, well, there's better cards. Shiv is a good card. Okay. And the Venture Co Mercenary is just great. And Trump would agree. He actually has the Venture Co Mercenary as his 7th top overall pick. So we're going to take that. It's actually very nice because if we go low on the creature count, we can have these big guys out and use spells around them. So yeah. Because yeah, it's a 7/6 for 5, which is amazing, but it does make your other minions cost 3. Likewise, it also limits you on what you can do, so it kind of helps you in a way to keep your cards, but you know, indirectly. So okay, 3 crappy units. This is probably going to be the pick. I think it outranks this, and Goldshire Footman is just a terrible, terrible, terrible thing. River Crocodile. Let's see. Acolyte. Anti-gravity says that the River Crocodile is usually bad. Okay. And the Bloodfen Raptor is average. Okay. Trump says that the Bloodfen Raptor is actually good, but the River Crocodile is where is it actually? I would assume it's probably around here. Man, my eyes just can't. Oh, there it is. I'm poor. Okay, so yeah. I mean, I know that this is outranked by this. So we'll just take the Bloodfen Raptor. It's a solid minion. We can start off on it on turn 1 if we go second, or turn 2, and you know, it's okay. Boulderfish Ogre, Archmage, and Stormpike Commando. I've mentioned it several times before. The rankings on this, the Boulderfish Ogre is just an excellent card. Anti-Gravity would tend to agree. He says it's great. The Archmage, while we do like our spell power with rogues, we so far only have 1 Eviscerate, and we don't know if we're going to get more spells. So for now, we can still hold off on the spell power. And this guy isn't as great for spell power. Usually you want something like a Kobold Geomancer, because that's a very low cost creature, meaning that in later turns, say at least by turn 4, I can combo into an Eviscerate with spell power and deal 5 damage, as opposed to this having to spend 8 mana just to do the same thing, you know? It is a big creature, obviously, and it has more effect afterwards, but that's the reason why you usually want a lower costing spell power guy. And the Stormpike Commando is just, you know, a Blay card. It's an average card. So yeah, we'll take that Boulderfish Ogre for some heavy hitters later on. So we have 2 big heavy hitters already, so that's very nice. Excuse me, I'm a little bit under the weather. I'm gonna blow my nose. Hold on. Sorry about that. A little bit snotty, but that's okay. Okay, so anyways, where were we? Vantage, Leopardome, and Shiv. So we said that Shiv is okay. It's a good card. It's kind of nice. Not that great. It does give you some card draw and damage, and you can use it to go into combos. Not the best one. Backstab is better for that if you can, but, you know, it works. Leopardome, how does that one rank? Usually it ranks very good in not in Arena, in Constructed for beatdown decks, but you can't reliably do that in Arena, so it's usually, yeah, I mean, Trump says that it's a terrible card. Anti-Gravity says it is usually bad. Vanish, I'm pretty sure it's going to be bad. Yeah, usually bad. So I guess in this case we do take that Shift just to have some card draw and some potential combo abilities. Loot Hoarder, Voodoo Doctor, and Wind Fury Harpy. We know that the Wind Fury Harpy is always bad. Never take that if you can, unless there's worse choices. The Voodoo Doctor is also terrible, and the Loot Hoarder is, it's decent, it's average, it's good. So yeah, we'll take that Loot Hoarder. Again, it's a low-costing minion, gives us a card, and we can utilize it to go into combos if necessary. Okay, here we go. Rares. Ancient Watcher, Secret Keeper, and Blade Flurry. I know that this is going to be crap because we don't have secrets as a rogue. This is also going to be crap because it can't attack, and it's very gimmicky the way that you can use it. You either have to silence it or put taunt on it. Both things that we can't currently do, so it's going to be bad. So the Blade Flurry is the logical choice. Let's just take a look at the ranking and see what he says about Blade Flurry. Blade Flurry, he actually says it's usually bad. And I would agree because, I mean, if you just use your hero power, you're going to spend 2 to deal 1 damage to everything, which is just sad. You could do it with your Perdition's Blade on its last charge, and instead of attacking, you know, you pop it, and it deals 2 damage to everything, which is okay. And if we do get a poison, a venom, or, yeah, the deadly poison thing, then you can do it for 3, which, you know, makes it a little bit better. It has the potential to be better than what it is right now, but on its own, with no other combos, it's just going to do 1, so it's not the greatest. But I'm pretty sure it outranks these other ones. Terrible, we've got Ancient Watcher and Secret Keeper, and this is usually bad. So yeah, we'll take that Blade Flurry. We might get it to work. Also, one thing to keep in mind, which we'll keep in mind ourselves, is that this, even though it doesn't say it, it does get affected by spell power. So if I have a spell power minion on the field, or I put one, and I pop my 1 damage dagger, it's actually going to deal 2 damage. So it's something to keep in mind. So like it says there, it's usually bad, but it has the potential to be better. Well, we know which one we're gonna take. There's really no argument. This is always like the top pick for everything. Shogun Yeti is just amazing as a card. You can pretty much always play it. It's great for its value, and it makes it difficult for your opponent to remove because of that 5 health. So yeah, I mean, Frost Elemental, it ranks above average, and Ancient Brewmaster is a good, but yeah, Shogun Yeti, hands down. Let's take that. Pyromancer, Secret Keeper, or Headcrag. Let's see what these stack at. We know this one is terrible, so we'll avoid that. Wild Pyromancer, that one can work, but where is it ranked? It's ranked above average. Okay, that's nice. Especially with our combo spells, we can get additional board wiping. I mean, hell, we just put this on the field and Blade Flurry, and we are already dealing at least 2 damage with that. If we have the spell power, then that's 3. Different weapon, you know, it just escalates on that, so it's nice. It can work. But Headcrag, where's Headcrag actually ranked? That is Headcrag usually bad. Well, okay, so I guess we'll skip that. I mean, it's gimmicky, it's nice, but I mean, spell power rogues in Constructed used to do this, but they've fallen out of favor a long time ago. But yeah, I mean, basically deal 2 damage directly to the hero, which is why it's kind of useless. But the cool thing about it is if you combo into it, it returns it to your hand next turn. So next turn you can head crack him again. If you can keep on combo it, you're just constantly doing 2 damage to the enemy hero. And you know, you can wear him down that way. But in arena, yeah, that's not gonna work. So we'll take that Pyromancer. Have a little bit extra ability to swipe the board. Ooh, this is gonna be an interesting choice. All excellent top tier picks. Hold on. Stupid little cold there, but whatever. Anyway, so the Dark Iron Dwarf used to be amazing. It's still good, not as amazing as it was before. What the hell did I say? As it once was. But yeah, I mean, these other 2 are top picks, so the Dark Iron Dwarf is not going to be selected. So we got Defias Ringleader or Eviscerate. Well, because I don't want to be locked down, I mean, I want to take another Eviscerate, but I don't know if I'm going to get another Defias, even though they both are common. I think we'll take the Defias just in the off chance that we don't get more Defiases, because we at least have 1 Eviscerate. So we also don't have any spell power just yet, so a lot of spells don't help us that much, even though this is still great without even spell power. But yeah, we'll take that Defias, just so we have that option to have a Defias in the field, especially with the turn 1 coining into Defias if you go second. It's a very nice opening, so yeah, we'll take that Defias just for now. Let's see what else we get. Dragonlink Mechanic, Silverback Patriarch, and the Lord of the Arena. All these are pretty bad. Let's see how they rank for the Rogue. I'm gonna look over here. Dragonlink Mechanic is average. Silverback Patriarch is terrible, and the Lord of the Arena is usually bad. So I guess we'll take that Dragonlink Mechanic. It's okay-ish, but problem is the summoning, the minion it summons is a 2/1, so it usually dies without doing anything. So yeah, we'll just take that to have some creatures there. We are a lot heavy on the 2s, but well, we're only about 12 cards in. Okay, so let's see. Another Venture Co., Ironbeak Owl, or a Conceal. Conceal, where does it stack? It's usually bad. Okay, yeah, I mean, you can read it and know why it's usually bad. It just says, give your minion stealth until your next turn. Gimmicky, but I suppose it can work in some situations. Ironbeak Owl, it ranks as a... What does it rank in? Where is he at? Okay, it's usually bad as well. So same deal with this. Silence is nice, but the minion itself is crappy. So I think we're just going to take another Venture Co. Mercenary, have another big hitter. Yeah, why not? Ooh, Assassinate. Assassinate, I'm pretty sure. Assassinate says max 2 to 3. Okay, so we'll take one Assassinate. Amani Berserker falls into the good pile, and the Gurubashi Berserker falls into the... where is he? Average pile. Okay, so yeah, we'll take an Assassinate. Hopefully we'll get some more. Priestess of Elune, Oasis Snapjaw, and Eviscerate. So yeah, that's a nice thing that we go in for the Venture Co, because we can get still more Eviscerates. Oasis Snapjaw, it's useless for us. I mean, sure, it has a lot of health, but it only hits for 2. Where does it rank for this, for the Rogue? For the Rouge, average. Okay, and the Priestess of Elune is usually bad. Okay, so yeah, we'll take that Eviscerate. It's top pick anyways. I mean, I'm just looking for the ranks on the other things to know. Shadow Step, Shieldwind Yeti, and Murloc Raider. This would be the obvious choice. Let's see how Shadow Step actually compares, it's above average. Okay. The reason it's, something for consideration is because it helps you combo. It also works very well with the Defias Ringleader because you can ideally toss out the Defias, get yourself a 2-1, Shadow Step the Defias back, toss it out back into the field because it's now going to cost you 0, and you get another 2-1. So, I mean, nothing too impressive, but it works kind of well. And it costs 0, so it allows you to combo stuff a little bit easier. But Shieldwind Yeti is just too good, so we'll take that. Vanish, Elven Archer, and Sinister. Wow. Come on, Tong. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? I can't speak. Where are my words? Okay. Sinister Strike. Vanish and Elven Archer. So, all of these are bad. This is usually horrible, but it is a 1-cost spell, which could help us out into comboing into stuff. But how many combos do we have right now? Just 3? Well, 4 with the Defias. No, 5. No. 4. So that's 2 here, 1 here, and 1 there. Yeah, only 4 so far. So we don't really need that much to combo with just yet. So let's see how the rankings are. Sinister Strike, terrible, because, damage to the hero doesn't usually help you. Vanish, we said that was usually bad. And the Elven Archer is also usually bad. Well, I think in this situation, that would be better. If I had, at this point, more combo things, like, say, the SI7 agent and things like that, have those combo effects, I think I would take the Elven Archer simply to be able to cast a 1-cost card that already has an active effect, and then, toss a combo on top of that. But since I don't at this point, I don't have too many combos, I think I'm going to go with the Vanish, just in case we get into a tight spot. It says return all minions to their owner's hands. We can even use it on our things to be a little bit cheeky. Doesn't really help us out in what we have right now, but, it could help us save some of our stuff. But if he starts to get a big board, we can just send it back to his hand. And, it doesn't really kill anything. We have to deal with it back again eventually, but, it may buy us a turn. So just because of that, I think I'll take that Vanish. I haven't actually used it myself before, so I don't know if it's good, but I think I'll take the Vanish, just in case. Let's see what happens. And now thinking about it, I should have taken the Elven Archer, but whatever. Okay, so Mogushan Warden, Murloc Raider, and Gurubashi Berserker. Again, all of these are bad. We'll probably take this because it's a taunt at least. The Gurubashi Berserker, we said that was ranked average. The Mogushan Warden is considered usually bad, and the Murloc Raider is never pick. Well, yeah, I think this is one of those situations where I am gonna follow my gut feeling, because the Gurubashi Berserker, yeah, you can trigger it off of anything because it usually has a lot of health, and it's a big threat that probably ends up getting removed. But it doesn't really synergize well with anything that I have here. I think I'll just take the Warden to have a taunt out there, and I don't have any taunts just yet, so yeah, we'll just take that. We're talking about having an average card versus a usually bad card, so who cares? Let's see what Trump says about these guys. Mogushan Warden is terrible, and the Gurubashi Berserker is poor, so yeah. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to at least use a little bit of my judgment in this situation when it gets a little bit gray like this. So yeah, because of that, I'm just going to take a Berserker. I don't really need this guy because I already have big guys. I have 2 Venture Mercenaries and a Boulder Fist Ogre. This guy can become a big guy, but it's kind of hard to get him to become that. And yeah, no, we'll take that Warden. It's a crappy taunt, we'll take it. Okay, so let's see here. Young Dragonhawk, we know that's just a never pick. Raging Worgen is good. Again, at this point is when I wish I had taken that Elven Archer, because it can trigger this guy. I can trigger it myself like that, but whatever. Where's the rank for this guy? Raging Worgen is good, okay. And where's the Betrayal? Betrayal, max 2, and it's good. We'll take the Betrayal. Nice removal. It's situational, but it can work very well. Demolisher, Sunfury Protector, and Twilight Drake. Let's see what it says for the Rouge. Now, the Demolisher I like, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be that great. It is above average. Okay. Sunfury Protector, gimmicky, and it is ranked also above average. Okay. And the Twilight Drake is good, so we'll take that Twilight Drake. Conceal, Shield Bearer, and Stone Tusk Boar. So we have two cards that we wouldn't ever take. And Conceal. Conceal, we said that was usually bad, so yeah, I understand why. But I guess we'll take that. Don't have much of a choice. Another Betrayal, Fen Creeper, or Stormwind Knight. Fen Creeper is a good taunt. It's above average. Stormwind Knight is also above average. And Betrayal, we said that it's good. Max of 2, I think we'll take those two. Although, you know what? Since it is situational, I already have one. If we get another choice later on, we'll take that. I think I'll take that Fen Creeper just to have a slightly better taunt than my one Motion Ward. Take that Fen Creeper. Ooh, Deadly Poison. Deadly Poison is also always top pick, except against Acidic Swamp Ooze. Damn it. I think we'll take the Poison. I think it works better with us. This one is also always great, but I think that is going to be better. Acolyte of Pain ranks as a above average card, but we don't need it. Yeah, we'll take that Deadly Poison because it works better than the Ooze. The Ooze is nice against the enemy or 3-2 on the field, but with us it gives us at least a 3... Sorry, at the worst it gives us a 3 damage... a 3 damage dagger. Best so far, we can combine it with our... Where is it? Perdition's Blade, somewhere around here. There it is, Perdition's Blade, and that gives us a 4 damage card. I mean 4 damage dagger, and we can also Blade Flurry with it. So yeah, synergizes better with what we have so far. So we'll take that. Another Shiv, an Argent Squire, and Scarlet Crusader. Scarlet Crusader is ranked as a good card for the Rogue. The Argent Squire is ranked as a... Where is it? Where is it? I don't see it. I don't think it's in this list. Argent... Oh, no, there it is. Oh, okay. Well, usually this list was set up in alphabetical order, but this one is in the very bottom of that pile. I guess it just got tacked on. Okay, so usually bad. Okay, there we go. And we said that Shiv is good. It's ranked in the same range as the Scarlet Crusader. Our 3s are rather low. Our 2s are very high up there because we have a lot of 2s. I think I'll take the Scarlet Crusader to just have another 3 because we only have one Perdition's Blade. So yeah, we'll take that Scarlet Crusader. Another Shiv, a Sap, and a Murloc Tidehunter. We know this one is bad. It's terrible. In fact, Sap is usually bad, and the Shiv we said was good, so we'll take the Shiv this time. Spellbreaker, Ascension Shield Master, and Silver Moon Guardian. Let's see here. Spellbreaker and Ascension Shield Master both in the same range. We already have 2 taunts, so I think we might take the Spellbreaker. And the Silver Moon Guardian is average. Trump does consider the Ascension Shield Master an excellent pick above the Spellbreaker. The Spellbreaker is good, but I think, once again, a little bit of, judgment here. And while this is nice, we don't have a Silence just yet, and Silence do work. I mean, they're not as important as they once were, but it's still nice to have one. And we have taunts. We have a Fen Creeper and that Motion Ward. So yeah, we'll take the Spellbreaker. Bloodsail Raider, Wind Fury Harpy, and Cobalt Geomancer. The Bloodsail Raider actually works decently okay with us because it is at worst. Well, at worst it's a 2/3, but usually you can at least get it as a 3/3 for 2, which is okay. And at best, so far, we could get it as a 6/3 if we have our big weapon over here, the Perdition's Blade and Deadly Poison it. We have a 4 damage weapon at 4 on top of that, so that's a 6/3. So either way, usually you'll have it as a 3/3 in this in a rogue deck, so it's okay. And yeah, the Bloodsail Raider is considered good. Wind Fury Harpy, we already know it's usually bad, and the Cobalt Geomancer, like I said, it's the one type of spell power that I think is viable. But once again, I don't think we got that many in damage. We have, let's see, I think this one also gets affected by it, so let's just count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 spells at this point that do that. Let's see, the Cobalt Geomancer is considered usually bad. But I already have a lot of 2s. I have these 2s over here. Loot Hoarders, Wild Pyromancers, and Eviscerates and Shifts. No, but it's still a 2, so it doesn't matter. Ah, this is a tough pick. I think I'll just take 1 spell power. I don't know. Bloodsail Raider could also work very well. The value on it goes up. No, I'm going to skip that spell power. Yeah, we'll go with the Bloodsail Raider because we have the potential to have this one be a lot better. Okay, another Senjin, a Chief, or a Cold Blood. The Cold Blood, we were told that it isn't very good, it's average. Shiv is good, but the Senjin Shieldmaster is just great. So yeah, this time we will take that Senjin Shieldmaster, have ourselves another taunt. So we have 3 taunts, that's nice. Corehound, bad, bad, and better. Yeah. More deadly poison, so that gives us even better, or potentially to be even better with the Raider, because now we can add another 2 on that, and that would make it an 8. But yeah. Mind Control Tech, Secret Keeper, and Master Swordsmith. Last picks here, so I think it's probably going to be this guy. We know the Secret Keeper is terrible. The Mind Control Tech is above average, because, yeah, I mean, it takes one of their creatures, but it's unreliable. And the Master Swordsmith is... where is it? Usually bad. Huh. Okay, well, I would have thought it would be better than the Mind Control Tech, but nope. So I guess in this situation, we do take that Mind Control Tech, which is going to be hard to use. And I don't see it really helping us that much, because if we're at a point where we have lost board control, it's not going to help us get board control back. We're still behind. The best case scenario is when I have a lot of things on my board and he also pops 4 guys on his board just because, you know, maybe out of desperation we do that. So I don't think this is going to have much of an impact on the game. That's why I was thinking this guy, but yeah, we'll take it. Why not? Take that guy. There you go. So another 3, and our curve is very wonky here. Very high on the 2s. But yeah, that's fine. And once again, like I said, it's very hard to get decks like this to work in Arena because we didn't get a single backstab, and backstab is top pick for a rogue, especially to combo with. So no backstab. At least we did get a Defias, that's why I went for 1, and the Deadly Poisons and Eviscerates. So I mean, it's not all bad, but yeah, I mean, no backstab, none whatsoever. So that's gonna be difficult. Once again, I do apologize because I have no experience with the rogue, so this is probably going to go bad. But hey, we're here to have some fun, right? Or fun at my expense while I rage because I die. But whatever. So, okay, yeah, we went very long on that that draft. So, again, it's only going to be 1 game. Another long episode, but it's fine. Druid, the one I wanted to be, but whatever. Immortal Free.
What?
So we start with the Bloodsail Raider, and I go first. I'll keep it in the hand, just because we could potentially get it to be a little bit better. In turn 3, we get a Betrayal and a Spellbreaker. Okay, not that great, but usually you don't see people playing anything in turn 1. So turn 1, I can Dagger and hit him, and turn 2, I can drop this as a 3/3. I mean, turn 3, I can drop this as a 3/3. See? There you go. So let's go ahead and Dagger, hit him in the face. And then we can 3/3. It is the best choice. I don't have anything else I can do. I could Betrayal for some reason if it drops 2 creatures, but I don't think that's going to happen. And he gives me a Raging Worgen. That sounds kind of dirty, but that's not how I meant to say it. Man, he gave me such a Raging Worgen. Okay, so we get a 3/3. That takes care of his Worgen nicely, so yeah. Bloodsail Raider will not be amazing this game, but it at least, you know, deals with what's out there. Best case scenario for him right now, he has a way to deal 1 or 2 damage to it. Oh, nice. He doesn't, but he is going to get rid of that. We do have a Betrayal, however, so we are going to utilize that to our advantage. And hell, I think I might even Eviscerate to get rid of both. Is that a overkill? Or is it correct? Let's see, my other option is to silence the Worgen, and it just sits there, and then kill that. The other option is Dragonling Mechanic, which just gives him 2 targets that can enrage his Worgen, so that doesn't help. So yeah, we waste 2 cards, but we get rid of 2 cards, and we keep board advantage. So yeah, we'll do that. So Betrayal first, we do Betrayal on that kills that. And then we Eviscerate to get rid of it. And go at it. Board control is the most important thing in arenas. Once you lose board control, it's hard to get it back, so we will go for board control. Next turn, we're probably just going to go into Avenger Co-Mercenary to give him an even bigger target to deal with. Because, yeah, I mean, it's a big fat guy.
For the king.
So Stormwind Knight comes out. He's going to hit me because he has no way of getting rid of this. We are going to go for him directly, and we are going to Avenger Co-Mercenary and say, okay, fine, you want to hit me, I'll hit you back. I hit him for 3, he hit me for 2, he's lower in health, and I got a 7/6 on the board. Next turn, we can Blade Flurry for a meager 1 damage. Actually helps us, no, yeah, it actually helps us get rid of that, so, you know, not completely horrible, but kind of works. And now he has to figure out what to do. If he has, no, what is it called? No, I mean, one of those spells that deal 5 damage. So he's gonna hit me with a swipe, okay. And then hits it directly, gets rid of it, clears the board, but I still got 3, and he only has 1 mana available, which means I have board control again. And I'm gonna say, oh, okay, well, have another fat guy. Deal with that one now, and he's down to 19. So yeah, we got momentum, we got board control, we got the advantage right now. So we're sitting in a nice spot, and we actually have the potential to do, let's see, 6 damage to anything he puts out on the field. So any big threat, we could potentially take it down. That is daggering up, using poison, hitting it with our face for 3 damage, and then using Blade Flurry to pop that and do another 3. So he is going to Force of Nature, and do 4 damage. Can't get rid of my ogre, so he's coming from behind there. I guess that opens it up to get killed the next turn. Fine with that, though. And hoping that he doesn't have a big board wiping right now. A swipe wouldn't actually wipe the board completely, but it would be kind of bad. We're gonna do these 2. Dragonling Mechanic into Defies Ringleader and have a lot on the board, but it is very vulnerable to a swipe because 3 of those would die because he would probably swipe at this guy directly. But still, not the worst case scenario. So let's go ahead and Dragonling Mechanic. And Defies Ringleader. So yeah, we give him a lot of targets, and it's probably going to be swiped. I'm assuming it's going to be swiped because he went for the ogre and damaged it. Could have been worse. Mind Control Tech comes into effect. And we can clear the board. Yeah, we can clear the board here. How much damage can we do, however? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, we can kill him. So who cares about clearing the board? We're actually going to do a fancy move here.
You're looking at me.
Hey. There we go. Okay, so that went very well and very fast. So nice. I liked the rogue there, and I'm glad that the decisions I made at that point were the correct ones. I had a little debate at the early game that, like you noticed, when I did the Betrayal and Eviscerate, I didn't know if it was worth it to spend those 2 cards. But yeah, I was right. I mean, getting board control just ended up winning the game. So awesome. Hopefully this goes the distance. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I will probably jump straight into another game after this. Maybe take a little break. But again, well, you'll probably see it in a different date. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.